Dude, we're in. We're back.
We are back.
We're back.
We're getting dog back. We're here.
All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to the MotoSport.com Gear Lounge, where we rev up your style and gear up your ride. I'm KP. This is BQ. And today, we're talking helmets. Lots of different price points, lots of different technology. It honestly makes it overwhelming when you're choosing a helmet. And the purpose of these videos isn't to go too deep and overwhelm you guys. It's really to just help you make an educated purchase. Kind of let you know, what each helmet offers in terms of, safety, sort of, a basic knowledge of the construction. So hopefully by the end of this thing, you'll have some good information and you'll be able to accurately purchase a helmet.
And there's a lot of different technologies that come with each of these helmets, and they are all different, and they all will confuse you if you don't really know what you're looking at. So we're trying to help you figure out what they are, how they work, but just know they're all built to do the same thing, and that's protect your head.
Yeah, let's get right into it. We're starting at our price point helmets. These suckers are going to be jam-packed with all kinds of technology, and they won't break the bank. Everything from, say a Fox V1 to a RDRCO helmet. And O'Neill, you're going to have, MIPS, some flex technology even, and some of those bells.
Yeah, into this Leatt 7.5 and the Bell Moto 9 Flex. As awesome helmets as they are, there are still higher range helmets from these brands. So it's really cool to see how far the helmets have come in the past few years, and it's definitely, it's easy to find the right one for you.
O'Neill, or this RDRCO one here. They're going to be an ABS polycarbonate shell with the really nice, removable, washable foam liner and some good venting and just regular features that you'd expect from a price point helmet. The nice thing about these two is they're all DOT approved, and they're going to be safe for just, some basic type of riding. If you're going to be out there, by yourself ripping trails or at some lower speeds, these guys are going to be just fine. If you're looking for a nice price point helmet, I think these are both good options. Check out the RDRCO Series 5 from O'Neill. And then if you're looking to spend a little bit more and get a bit more safety technology, definitely take a look at the Leatt V1 stuff from Fox. Even at a price point helmet that's not going to break the bank, you're still getting some really good safety features like that MIPS or that 360 turbine core technology that the Leatt has. But it's just that as we move up in the range and get to some of the more expensive helmets, it's just that they are so nice. They do such a great job of protecting against impacts. It's just we're in a really cool place right now with technology and just safety equipment in general. And, I would argue that the helmet is probably the most important piece of safety equipment that you can buy.
Yeah. And these helmets in this price range were top of the line helmets not long ago. So it's pretty cool to see how far the technology's come, like you said, and the fact that we're able to even get our heads in even better stuff now. I really like this Troy Lee, though. I feel like it is so light.
Light.
You wouldn't think that things like that being a different weight would really matter much, but whenever you get on the bike, you really notice that kind of stuff.
For sure. You're definitely going to notice across all of the premium helmets the use of really, really high-end materials. They're super breathable and really, really strong construction. The other thing that you're going to notice across these, let's say, more expensive helmets in the higher end of the range, you're really paying for research and development and new technologies on all these helmets. 6Ds have always had it dialed since they came in the game. This omnidirectional system, the ODS with the little bumpers, super, super cool. Designed to have the outer shell wiggle and pivot around on the inner shell. So like when you crash, you have a nice impact and the outer shell will rotate and flex around the inner shell. So it takes all that inertia and rotational impact and it disperses it across the, top of the helmet. Yeah, this fly is pretty special. It's honestly got some of the most features of any helmet on the market. And honestly, it's the one that stands out to me the most. It has built-in safety features that work hand in hand with their app. So there's actually a little charging port on the back of the helmet. You keep it juiced up and it can actually sense when you crash. And if you're in a bad way, it can even call your emergency contact for you using the app, or even 911, or, you know, someone to come help you. Basically, you can set your inner circle or your emergency contacts, or go direct to emergency services. So not only that, but lightweight carbon construction, really sick graphics, and rayon technology on the inside. So pretty high tech.
When you're shopping for a helmet, it's really important to get the size that's right for you.
For sure. I think it's important to remember to check the size chart and also measure your head when you're looking at a helmet, whether it's a price point helmet or a top of the line one, because you might find that, let's say you wear a size medium in a particular helmet, you could almost get away with a small or a large in a different helmet, and it might even feel better to you. So depending on your head shape as well as your measurements, you'll want to cross-reference those charts and see what'll work.
Yeah, as well as the helmet shape. Like if you've never had that helmet, you don't know exactly what shape it is. So some of them may be more of a round shape or a deeper shape. So it's really important to check with the chart and kind of see what works best for you.
No, I agree with you. I mean, all of the helmets up here are going to meet or exceed DOT standards. And then when you get into something like the Shoei, they pass rigorous Snell standard of testing. So Snell is actually one of the only tests that tests a pinpoint impact zone 2 times in a row, as far as I know. A lot of the other testing won't even go that far, because as we know, when you crash, it's basically one really hard impact and then it kind of keeps going. But where a company like Shoei goes above and beyond is doing a pinpoint test 2 times in a row on the same spot. So that being said, you know that this helmet is insanely safe while still being really lightweight and looking pretty cool.
Yeah, each company has done the research into the different technology and features of their helmet. And although they're all a little bit different, they're all designed to do the same thing and just protect your melon.
I think the main takeaway from a lot of the new technology is that not only does it take a direct impact and disperse it throughout the shell to save your brain and your skull, it actually they're also designed to take rotational impact and force and distribute it and move it away from your head, so that it eliminates that, concussion symptom, I guess.
And a lot of the older helmets, whenever you would take an impact, and like Kellen was saying, if you take an impact and your head sticks with it, it'll go down into your back, your shoulders, your neck, all over where you don't want it. So these are designed to take the impact and make the helmet soak it up instead of your body.
Yep, that's why you'll notice a lot of different shapes from the different brands. They've all done sort of their own testing and determined that with that particular shape, when it hits the ground, it's going to glance off and disperse the energy, so as to, not have it be as hard on your body, on your head, your neck, your shoulders, your back, things like that.